So I think I wanted to become a teacher because when I was working as doing my university degree, I did a lot of outreach work with children, getting primary school children in to do work with science, and it was just so much fun. Working with kids is like the best thing. They come out with like the funniest expressions. They have brilliant thoughts. It's always different. It's always engaging. Never boring. I think yes, going into teaching for that reason why I did it.
I wanted to become a teacher so that I could form relationships with students, especially in the ages of Year 7 to Year 13, because they go through so much changes from a Year 7 to a Year 13. So you can have such an influence at that point in time.
There's quite a few reasons why I want to become a teacher. So one, because, well, my subject is PE. I absolutely love sport and PE at school and outside of school. So to continue that on and to kind of pass my knowledge on to younger generations was the main aim. And also my own teachers inspired me to want to become a teacher myself. They were so enthusiastic and engaging, and I wanted to do the same for other people.
Well, having had a lot of experience working in business, I totally believe that training on the job is much more fruitful than sitting in a classroom, copying down notes and learning theories. And School Direct gives you that opportunity to be much more embedded within the school and its system than the PGCE route.
I like the fact you knew it was going to be a certain group of schools that you'd be going to, and it offered another layer of support on top of what the university offers you. So you get your School Direct days and you know a certain group of students before you even start at the university that will be in the same boat as you.
So I chose the School Direct route because you've got more opportunity to be in school and more contact time, and I thought that would be beneficial for me so that I could just get fully involved and fully immersed within a school and to stay there for a longer period of time to help get to know and build a better rapport with students.
It's incredibly supportive. Had a lot of support from mentors, but also particularly from the NSTA trainers. And then the university's been fantastic as well. And then your other teachers also support you, give you tips. So it's been very, very supportive. And without their support, to be honest, I don't know if it would be possible.
So I had a massive amount of support from my training mentors, both at both of the schools that I was in, particularly at my home school. It's been incredible, the amount of support he's given me, and helped me both with confidence of being a teacher, being around new people, new environments, and as well as being able to push and challenge me in my ability as a teacher.
So a huge amount of support. I had tutors and mentors at the University of Bristol. I had tutors and mentors at the North Somerset Teaching Alliance, and I had tutors and mentors in my home school of Clevedon. And all of these people were providing me with a framework and a structure within which I could thrive.
So obviously we have School Direct training days which provide really good support for the course, and the sessions run by Carol Gale and Sheila Claxton are brilliant. Like, they offer so much support, and I know if I had a problem I could go to either one of those and they'd help me. So for me, I think the most valuable part of School Direct training is having a home school. So you go in right at the start, right from day one of term, meet the kids straight away, and you get that almost immediate connection with them.
I think the most valuable part has been developing myself as a teacher, improving my knowledge and understanding of the way a classroom works, and developing a greater knowledge of sport and the different ranges of sports that you've got out there, because you can't always have a knowledge of everything or to start off with. So to be able to improve that and learn how to become a high quality teacher.
Before going into the first lesson, we were given a lot of training around that, what to expect, and our expectations, I think, were really well set. So although we had practiced some tools and techniques, and especially around behaviour and setting a routine. We were also, I also knew that I wasn't going to be perfect straight away. So it was a very comfortable environment to go in, try and learn from that experience.
Because I came down the school direct route, I had to teach a lesson in my interview, which was the first lesson I'd ever taught in my life. And that was daunting, incredibly daunting. But there are so many resources available online with TES, the Times Educational Supplement, and Teach It, and BBC, Bite Size, GCSE Pod, all of these different collections of resources are available online. I had the support of my professional tutor who oversees all of the trainees at the school, my associate tutor who focuses specifically on me, and my lead teachers are the teachers with whom I share the classes that I'm teaching.
I was allowed to kind of pick my pace, pick what class I wanted to do it with after observing them, so which one I felt most comfortable with. And I started by just doing a demonstration because I'm a science teacher. So that was only 5 minutes of a lesson where I just got to say who I was and started showing them how to, I think it was a reaction of some form. And then from there I felt more comfortable because I knew the class, they knew me, and then I did a full lesson after that. And I got to pick that, I wasn't forced into anything.
I think one of my proudest moments is when one of the students who's particularly got challenging behaviour participated for the first time in one of my lessons. That might be because it was all about Xbox, but anyway, the fact that I'd managed to find it relevant and they were participating certainly was a key moment for me.
Just getting students to do practicals when they don't want to, probably a proud moment. Sometimes they just don't want to wear the goggles that hurt their heads, and you eventually manage to find some nice goggles, and then they do the practical. And then when they actually enjoy it and they're like, oh miss, I actually found something out, and they come up to you to tell you this has starch in it, and they're really excited. They're quite proud moments because you just feel like you've made them do something that they didn't think they were going to do.
I mean, there are so many, and a lot of them are quite cliched, but cliches become cliches because they're true. So moments when students who haven't been able to do something can do it, and it's as a direct result of your intervention, is always rewarding.
I've accepted a job at NSTA School, my home school, and I will be teaching business studies.
So I'm moving on to a job at Shoe Valley School where I'll be a science teacher and hopefully get involved with more extracurricular activities there because they like to do lots of outdoor stuff, so maybe go hiking at some point with a class.
So on Wednesday I secured a full-time position at Sheldon School in Chippenham. I'm going to be teaching business studies and economics.
So at the moment I'm currently looking for jobs or getting ready for September. With PE being quite a competitive environment, it's hard to come across PE jobs. So at the moment I'm still looking for one, and hopefully we'll find one ready for September.
You're not expected to know anything at the start. You're not expected to know what you're doing at all, and you have time to go slow or go fast, and you can do it as you please if you just explain that that's what you want. You have to get what you need across to your tutors so that you can get the most out of the programme in the right way.
Be honest with yourself and with your training mentors to try and help them to help you. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and be brave and resilient. Try new things, and if it doesn't work, don't be upset that it doesn't. Just keep trying to persevere with it.
I think probably my main pieces of advice would be, as I said previously, the things that people are telling you about training to be a teacher are true. They might seem cliched, but they're cliches because they're true. It's really tough, but it's really rewarding.